guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So this is going to be a little bit of a different video. Honestly, I wanted to do a video like this on the bike first before I got to this, but unfortunately we had some snow last night, so there's salt on the road, so I wasn't going to get to do any driving. But we're going to do a review on my 2016 Silverado Custom after 2 years and 49,000 miles of ownership. So my truck, if you guys don't know already, it's a 2016 Chevy Silverado 1500 Custom, which is only about a model or two above the work truck. I still have the vinyl floors. It has the 5.3 V8. I have the towing package as well. I did put modifications into it, a cold air intake, running boards, the push bar, the tail lights, which you guys have seen, the little light bar on the rear. I did get 22-inch wheels to go with it too, and that's pretty much it. The truck is basically stock. I haven't really tried to do any heavy mods to it until warranty runs out, but that's about it. But after 2 years, I mean, I drive this thing 110 miles a day. Even though it's a truck, fuel economy is good. I get about 20 to 22 miles a gallon depending on what route I take to go to work. I mean, if I'm taking the turnpike and I'm cruising 75 the whole way, probably about 22 miles a gallon. Now around the city, honestly, this thing does kind of suck on fuel economy. But with going on the highway, it has the, I can't remember the exact name for it, so somebody's probably going to get on me about that, is the cylinder deactivation, and it goes into a 4-cylinder when you're cruising down the highway. Now, I did find out that it stays in the quote-unquote V4 mode if you're cruising under, I believe it's 75 miles an hour. If you're cruising any higher than that, it'll bump up to V8 because that puts a lot of wear, or not a lot of wear, but a lot of stress on the 4-cylinder, plus the fuel economy goes down, and it's not that good. But after this period, I have to admit I'm extremely shocked at how well this truck has held up. I mean, 50,000 miles might not seem like much, but when you put that on in 2 years, it's a lot of driving. And this thing has never let me down. I mean, the only thing that I will say that sucks, and is the one thing that I do not like about my truck, is the wheels, or the tire combo. Never get street tires in a pickup truck. That is my one big thing that I do not like about my truck, and that's probably the only thing that I do not like about this truck. I know this thing isn't fancy, but it gets the job done. I mean, we have a lot of the little amenities that you want in not necessarily a luxury car, but something that's a little bit more high up. I have the touchscreen display, cruise control, I have the tow package, which is really nice because it's integrated into the dash, which I love because it makes it so much easier to get to, especially without having to have that ugly trailer braking module bolted to your dash. So, but yeah, this truck has held up. I couldn't be more impressed with Chevy. I mean, all I've ever driven is Chevys. This is my 3rd Chevy pickup, and if you guys haven't seen the project truck, this is going to be the 3rd of 4, possibly, if I end up getting the 1500, which I found is in actually 89 when I checked the VIN number, but that's another story. But yeah, I mean, if anybody is in the market for a truck, I know that a lot of people are against buying a new truck, which I did because I had 2 vehicles. I had an old Chevy pickup truck and I had a Chevy Cruze. I traded both of those in and was able to put a good down payment on this truck. It has held up phenomenally. I love that the maintenance isn't that bad. I mean, the only thing I've really done is probably my next big thing for this thing is this truck is going to be buying a new set of tires, and that's just going with the whole 50,000 miles. I mean, I'm pushing it for tires right now. Oil changes aren't that bad. I get an oil change, tire rotation every 5,000 miles, and this thing couldn't be any better. So what I was saying too, though, is when you get these kind of trucks, I know people don't like to buy new. Chevy is decent with warranties, so you can be covered on a warranty, but you got to find a truck that fits you. I mean, for me, I needed the towing package, I needed a V8, and I wanted a full size. I didn't want to get a Colorado or Canyon or anything like that. I needed a full size pickup, which the Chevy met that aspect. And since it had the towing package, 4-wheel drive, I'm a sucker for white. My first truck was white, so I've just been kind of hooked on it. And it had the black bow ties. And I think out the door, after trading in both my vehicles, I ended up with this truck for just over $30,000. I know that's a little steep for some, but for the quality of vehicle you get and how much they hold up, for me, it's kind of a no-brainer that these kind of trucks are very nice and they're very reliable. I have not had any issues. I'll of course be doing modifications to this truck in the future. We will have plenty more reviews to come. Once I hit higher mileage, I'll be able to let you guys know and fill you guys in more on how the truck handles with higher mileage. But 2 years, 50,000 miles later, I couldn't be any happier with my Silverado. So I'm kind of going to end it here. I know this was kind of a long rant, but this is a review on this Silverado, and you guys will be seeing plenty more of it to come in the future when we get more mods done and more reviews on the mileage. So alright guys, I hope you liked the video. If you do, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. As always, hit that subscribe button. Drop any comments below if you want to know any more information about my truck, maybe where I got it. Which, another thing, when you come to get a new truck, go outside of a major city and I guarantee you'll find a better deal. I found my 2016 in Juniata County, Pennsylvania actually Thompsontown, Pennsylvania at Register Chevrolet. Those guys are really good. They'll hook you up with pickup trucks. That's what they specialize in, is pickups, and I believe the Stingray Corvettes. But anyway guys, if you want to know anything more about the truck, drop a comment below. As always, hit that subscribe button along with the little bell next to it for notifications on the latest and greatest videos that will be coming soon, which we will be taking the R6 to the track here this weekend, as long as the weather prevails. We will get the first drag strip run in the R6, which I'm excited for. I've put a little bit of money into the bike since I got it, and we're ready to hit the strip. So I'll see you guys on the next one, and I hope you like the truck. See you guys.